Hey D-Fits, going over the power clean or just the clean today. It's going to start similar to the deadlift, the setup. However, we're going to be a little different in that when it comes to Olympic lifting, the difference between a power lift, like on a deadlift, and an Olympic lift is that on the deadlift, you'll notice my back is forward, my torso is bent over. That's how we initiate the setup. We start that setup. But on a Olympic lift, we want our chest to be up and our torso to be erect. All right, so if you watch a lot of Olympic lifters do snatches or cleans, especially with snatches, they'll start with their chest completely up, and they're basically in a squat position, and that's how they're going to initiate the movement. The reason why is because when they land, you want to land in that erect position if you're going overhead, if you're going to that front rack. All right, so we want to start the movement with our torso erect, and we want to finish the movement with our torso erect, even if we're going to squat in the finish or with a power cleaning and we're going to finish in that standing position. In any case, we want to keep our torso erect, okay? So also a little different from the deadlift. Deadlift, we're keeping our shins up in the bar. During any kind of Olympic movement, in this case a clean, we're going to have the bar over the center of our foot. So just that middle line of our foot right here, that's where we're going to keep the bar over. All right, so we're going to create a little bit of a gap in between the bar and our shin. So my hips are going to drop first in this case because I want my torso to be erect. So with the deadlift, we're dropping our torso first. With this, we're going to drop our hips down as if we're going in a squat. Same thing though, just like on a squat, you would do it, and same thing with the deadlift. You're keeping your ankles stable, flexing those hips and making sure your knees come out and you don't collapse there, okay? You're going to save yourself on the land. You want your ankles to be stable for that. So we're coming down, my hips are dropping. My toes, I tend to keep them out a little bit. Some people like to keep them in so they can further that stability in their ankles. It may help you. In any case, hips drop, heads up. My back's still straight, okay, so I'm not riding my back. I'm still keeping that kind of mechanics that you also see in the deadlift. My hips drop first, and I'm really keeping my chest up, okay? So my chest's up, and my chest isn't down like you would do with the deadlift with your head up. I'm keeping that chest up. My arms are tight, legs are tight, my back's tight. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up, keeping that bar close, not shaving my shins, but just keeping it close, and it's going to come up over my knee, and as soon as that bar hits just above my kneecap, I'm going to jump, and I'm going to fully extend. My shoulders are going to come up as if I was shrugging, but I'm not going to pull with my arms. You'll notice that good Olympic lifters do not pull the bar with the arms. The purpose is to get that momentum and bring your chest under the bar. So typically when you're doing a heavy clean, you're going to squat with it because you need to get yourself fully into that bar, and that bar is only traveling a short distance. All right, so something lighter, you can power clean, the bar is going to travel a longer distance, but the real goal is to start that momentum by that jump. So the bar, once that bar hits just above your knee, you're literally going to jump. Your weight's going to be on your heels, so you need to transfer that weight from your heels to your toes during the jump. You're going to jump up off your toes, completely extended, and the bar is going to travel from your knee, probably about right here, depending on the weight, and you just need to get under that bar. So what you do is you land in a good landing position as if you were going to do a squat, and you're going to bring your elbows in and land in that rack position. All right, so it looks like I'm going down into a squat, but I'm not going to go down fully. I'm landing in the rack position, land in a good power clean position, or if you're doing a typical clean, which is a squat clean, you're going to land in a full squat. So it's going to look like bars over the mid-center of my feet, get my hips down, knees are out, head's going to be up, back is still straight, keep everything tight. One thing I'm not going to do is bend my elbows first and then pull. That's going to significantly decrease my amount of momentum. So I'm going to keep everything tight, lift up, jump. All right, so you notice as the bar traveled above my knees, I jumped, and this is only 135 pounds, so it's not extremely heavy. So I'm not even needing to get too far into the bar because my jump with this is going to provide a lot of distance. Now if I'm doing something, 245, 225, I'm going to need to get a little more under it because that bar, as it gets heavier, it's going to travel a further distance. So one more time, so you can see, I don't want to come up too fast off the ground because I don't want to start my momentum from the ground because it won't be enough. It'll end too quickly to get to my chest. Jump. All right, that's your power clean. Quickly, the squat clean. What you want to do is it's the same thing. However, It's going to work for when you're doing unless the workout says to do squat cleans, you're typically going to do it with the heavy weight. And the reason why, again, is you need to get under that bar. So if this were very heavy, I wouldn't be able to just stand up with it on a power clean. I have to get myself under it. So what it would look like is as that bar basically jumps from my knee when I jump with it, and it pops up with that momentum, I'm going to have to immediately start squatting. And I'm going to have to catch the bar in a squat, because the purpose is to get down under that bar. So it'll look like same initiation, same setup, but jump, squat. All right, so I jumped with it, and then immediately when that pop occurred, I got under the bar and squatted. Show you again. All right, so that's a power clean, that's a squat clean. Get after it. You'll see these in a lot of the workouts. So practice and get good at it. Make sure your mechanics are good and you're keeping yourself injury free, keeping that form well. All right, until next time, this is Adam with Dunetos Fitness. See you next time.